Happy Halloween. I can't. My daughter had that on. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Says it's tweaking out. I don't know why. How's that microphone? Let me see here. But let's break down BTC, see what's happening for this monthly candle close. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Thank you for coming to Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. Screenshot that, all good. Pump it, Sammy. For some reason, the microphone says it's overshooting, but I know it's not. It just looks like it is on Streamlabs. It's bugging out for some reason. Shout out to my people. The wig making it tweak. I know. Now I got like fake hair in my hair. It's gross. I couldn't even keep it on too long. I don't want to freak people out. These days with all the weirdos, I don't want... Anyway, let's break it down. Let's see what's happening to Bitcoin. We waited for this day for a long time. We talked about it. Looks like it could be in a bit of a diamond here, but it is trucking along inside the flag we talked about. We're going to break all that down from this morning's live stream and kind of put you to bed nice and cozy here on the East Coast in the United States. So you can feel good about where you sit with BTC, all right? So that's what we're going to do. Let's move on forward here. Let's flip this back to regular. Let's do some technical analyses. So yeah, that does look like a diamond, right? One thing it does, diamonds aren't always forever. But they're not, they're not exact. But, you come in from the diamond, you usually do break down. But hey, maybe it's one of those diamonds that breaks to the upside. Bitcoin also has had, continuation diamonds. They're rare, 32% of the time, but hey, it can happen. So here we are, everyone. We waited so long for Pumptober. Everyone talked about it, acted like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. What we want to do is we want to see a tweezer bottom, a dump at the beginning, followed by a pump back to the upside. That's beautiful. That way we can get a tweezer bottom. What I kept telling you was as long as we close the candle above 108,300, we're bullish. If the bears had got us below there, we would have had to fall back to 104 and to 102. But so far, so good. Love you, brother. Thank you for always being you. God bless you, man. Thank you. Appreciate your time tonight. You are the truth. God bless you, man. And happy Halloween to everybody out there. May God bless you. Shout out to Underground Crypto. Yeah, so we're looking for this candle to follow up green. We don't want too much red. If it's bearish month, this is going to start bearish and just continue down. If it's a bullish month, it should dump a little bit, come up with a wick just like this. And then, but only time will tell. It is the monthly candle. But let's take a look. Let's hang out here and talk about it. So for me, it is somewhat bullish because we closed above the support. And we dabbled with losing it many times. So we opened at $114,048.94. The high was $126,199.63. So that was the highest Bitcoin ever went was this month, $126,199. So we did get pumped over in a way, right? Didn't end perfectly. The low was 102,000 even. Crazy, right? The candle closed at 109,606, down $4,440 on the month. So it would open at 114. It would close at 109. You see what I'm saying? But it would make the highest candle ever and go all the way down to 102. Like, the volatility is real. That's a $24,000 range in a month. Some of the biggest ranges Bitcoin's had besides its bigger pumps, but wow. So, as I said, it could still be inside of this beautiful flag. There's a chance it breaks to the upside. And it's just not over yet, Sat. You know what I mean? As crazy as this sounds. And you know, you'd never know. We could get a bullish November, sideways, and be on out of here. And it might take a couple months. We might. This reading keeps telling me that, like, even though December looks okay, we might not pump till January, right? That's what it's saying. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. So let's do our top-down analysis now for Bitcoin. Let's look at what happened on the day, and let's see where we stand to today. So today was kind of messy, let's be honest. It had a huge wick to the downside. At the same time, it just closed above the 200 moving average, which I know is a bullish sign. And now it's grappling with attempting to do what looks to me now like kind of a double bottom here, right? Sideways double bottom. Bit of a cup and a handle that can break to the upside. So it's sketchy still. I'm not all aboard the bullish train just yet, but I mean, I like that we're above the 200. Now, this daily candle must close above the yellow line. We're just right back to where we all kind of start this whole process. The daily candle opened $108,322.87. The high was 111,190 even. It's always weird how it gets even. Like, how do you get to an even number in a world so crazy, right? It always boggles my mind, makes me think there's some shenanigans going on. Even 108,275 cents with the candle closing at 109,608. It went up $1,285 though, right? So today was a bullish day. Bitcoin pumped from the lows of the day, right? So we started down here. Remember, we opened here. We would continue up. Huge pump. And to be clear, remember, I basically sold the top today, and then that was about it. Thanks for the late stream on a busy night for your family. Much respect. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for the $19.99. It's very nice of you. And beautiful day out there, too, today. Here in Florida, it was a gorgeous day. 75 or 74 degrees with breeze. Like, our weather's cooling down. No humidity. It's don't come to Florida. Shh. It's horrible down here. Stay away. So, especially the Gulf of America, stay away. Don't come over here. You won't like it. The white sand will just be horrible for you, and the beautiful turquoise beaches and the crystal clear waters. You just, you know, they don't call it clear water for nothing. Clearwater, Florida. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Anyway, it makes you just want to, imagine being called Clearwater. Clearwater, Florida. I mean, come on over, man. It's not that far from us. But that's like the idea. You know, that name alone of that town is the idea. So Bitcoin. Higher low on the daily. About to wreck the shorts. We fly back to the upside and we would go to this high here, 116,000. Let's take a look at Bookmap. Bookmap has liquidity down at 106,900 and all the way up there at 117.5. But at the same time, the closest red is down there, suggesting that we do roll over this weekend to 106,700. I'd be careful. This weekend is sketchy, lower volume with a lot of people that got liquidated. It'll be very tight. I would just be very, very careful. VADER, Tibber, XCL, and Tau. Is VADER really doing damage again? I still have my VADER. I never sold anything. You know, you never know. Some of these things could end up coming back stronger than we ever believed. Wow, VADER still got a massive double bottom, right? Hey, you never know. I got faith. I got faith. The Gulf of America, baby. All day long. Yeah. Shout out to my beautiful people here. Yeah, MIA Broward getting overrated. You're funny. Never was rated over here. Hey. Don't be talking smack over here. So, let's take a look now at our top-down analysis for BTC. I'm going to remove my moving averages just to give myself some clarity. I'm going to take a look at that monthly candle close. We're going to break it down. Hope you watched the macro technical analysis video today. That gave you the exact call on the NASDAQ and the S&P last week. And really has been amazing. Gold, man, we hit gold perfectly. Gold was in a bull flag and it played out. Funny, the charts told you exactly what was going to happen to gold. Like, if you knew the charts, then it was just like a story as old as time. So the monthly closes above support. If we close above 108.3, I have to start saying we'll look at 105 and 102. But as long as we stay above 108.3, we have ourselves in a bit of an uptrend here as well. And this, is attempting to dig out. What we're not fans of is this 5-day kind of shoulder, head, right shoulder. The 3-day shoulder, head, right shoulder, but we're attempting to pop this one. This closes in 1 day. I'd like this to finish off greener than that. And the daily, I'd like to see tomorrow's candle, in a way, like for us, tomorrow's candle really has to be bullish, and it has to take out these two wicks, in my humble opinion. If tomorrow's candle can't take out these two wicks, it's a rollover candle. And we'd have to be really watching out for this head and shoulder to play out to the downside. So I'm not trying to... I want people to realize there's some really potential of a collapse here. Tweezer topping right there on the daily is not a good sign. Or not even a tweezer top. That's just not a good sign. I mean, you could say it was a tweezer bottom technically. Well, better than nothing. But tomorrow's really a big deal. We got to get this candle, I'd say, to close above 111.7, preferably if it can even somewhere at 112.9, but not going to push it, just little by little. But that's important. 12-hour, 22, and again, the daily staying above the 200 moving average is going to be like a really big deal for me tomorrow. We close below that, it's a bearish candle and it's a bearish close. So there's a lot of pressure even on tonight for a Saturday night for Bitcoin to perform. 8 p.m., 4 p.m. is, 4-hour time frame, 8 p.m., 4-hour time frame, 8-hour time frame. A bit of a bull flag that could break out. Shoulder, head, looking for that right shoulder. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? Looking for the inverted head and shoulder. If this plays out, that would turn that daily candle green, you see? Back to 114, too. That would be epic. This suggests that may be happening here for Bitcoin. And now let's kind of take a look here at the 1 hour and really dissect what we're seeing. I'm going to get rid of my... So the 1 hour, like we showed you, is in a bit of a diamond. And it would just have to not dump. It would have to go up out of this diamond to the upside. So there's a bit of a diamond here for Bitcoin. You can't deny that's not a diamond. It's a diamond, if I've ever seen it. Could you say this was the diamond and you went in from the top, which you might break out? That's I've seen stuff like this. I've dabbled with this idea. You can almost say you came in from the top, so you're going to break out the top. Even though you want to kind of open it up and say, well, you came in from the bottom, you should break down, right? So we'll see if this diamond can defy diamond sauce and do what it does. Today was all about the 15-minute. Right, staying above the 200. They took a shot down. They snatched everybody. We talked about this. I said, be careful. All right, I sold the local top today on live in front of everyone, and that was after I sold. That was it. Crazy, right? Then we went sideways, and this is where we stand now for BTC, right? So anything could happen, but I'm looking for the breakout. We're above the 200 moving average. You see, we dabbled with it all day here on the 15-minute time frame, and we stayed above it. So we're looking for the 15-minute to break out this flag and begin the journey to 114,000. That's what we're looking for. Looking for the 1 minute to stay above this 21 and continue to pump. And the 15-minute really is our guide. It's got the most information. It's sitting in the sweet spot right now for us to really take advantage. 1 hour's kind of dabbling with the 200, getting tighter and tighter. 5 minute doing something similar, but getting above the 200. And it's really about this 15-minute. Look at the curvature, too. The 10-minute looks pretty nice. I like the 10-minute, the way the 200 is curving to the upside. It's a good sign. So there's a chance here we could get a pump to the upside. It's not all bad here, you know. I'm going to take out my handy tools over here. But I like so Friday night, horrible night to trade. Low volume. It's been tough and tight. Want to see if they had the 10-minute. No. I bet you can edit that though, huh? All right, I just want to see. Okay. You know, I'd be, you know, even though it's tough, not your best day to trade. Price action is iffy. It can easily stop you out, but there's still a chance here that this flag breaks to the upside. I like that. That 10-minute curvature is nice. It's telling me there's a possible move. It also says that you could easily wake up stopped out, right? So imagine waking up to gains on a Saturday though. So I made about a G today. So I feel like I could risk 300 of it for a little more and feel comfortable. I mean, that's fair, right? I think that's fair. I think we can all agree that's okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm talking about myself here, but you know, 109,067. Could even be 147. There's 338 there for 2008. Be awesome to wake up to 2 Gs tomorrow, right? So we'll see. There's the trade. There's the stop. Take profit. And that's live on Weeks. Trading here on Weeks. You can hit the link to Weeks if you want to jump on in and trade where we trade. Find out more here at CryptoLifer.com, baby. You know how we does. You know how we does. You know how we is. So yeah, Bitcoin looks a little bullish to me. Looks like you may get a pump tonight and flatten the shorts. I'd be careful if I was shorting the market here. At the same time, it may turn on us and the shorts may win. It's a sketchy situation, but you know, it's kind of like a do or die for the bulls. They gotta show up. They gotta put up or shut up, or we're gonna be in some trouble, right? That's kind of where it stands. Palantir ended up closing pretty nicely there at 200 for the week. Nice pump. Look at that. Thing's already up 1%, $15. Let's see. But it was a pretty calm, cool, and collective entry, and it seemed to be the time to get in. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the 1 hour starts to take off. Like, the 1 hour looks pretty bullish to me. Look at that candle. It's getting it's getting a little thick there. Wow, it's going up pretty fast. So we'll see. Only time will tell. Like, you know, don't call me a loser if I lose, a winner, a genius if I win. It's just I traded in my data set. Let me jump on into the chat here for a split second. How's everybody doing on this Halloween night? Hope you had fun with your kids, grandkids, you know, whatever it is. Enjoyed the festivities with your family. I'm going to be a Zcash baller. Oh, that sounds amazing. You still in the... Yeah, exactly. Yes. Palantir. The pantry. Yeah, and we talked about Zcash doing damage too. That was on the radar today on the live stream. There was only so many things that looked amazing, right? That we felt were worth really dabbling with. And look at that thing just mooning all the way up to 428. And we went over this. We talked about it so much. And we talked about Zcash at 360. We talked about it back here too. And I see it hit it to 543. But shout out to anyone that got into Zcash and took some gains today. That's amazing. You think Zen might just follow on with a pump here to the upside, Horizon, and it did. Horizon also, we talked about both of these today on the live stream. We went over them as possibilities to pay attention to. This one went from 11 all the way up to 16 today, right? So there's gains to be had if you pay attention. And we focused on what was hot today too, and it was obvious that what was hot. Zen, Zcash, right? They both kind of had that je ne sais quoi. So it all looks pretty good to me. So far, so good on the day for BTC. I'll be back tomorrow to break it down again and show you what's up and have some fun. We talked about Tau as well. Yeah. Yeah, Sam, my man, please look at Tau chart right now. Tau is also pumping, I heard, right? And we went over Tau too. I think those are the 3 coins we talked about this morning on the live stream. Every one of them doing damage. Every single one of them pumping to the upside. Every trade that we talked about in the green. So if you came to this morning's live stream, you did amazing. We had a really good time tonight and today on this beautiful Halloween. So shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. Wasn't the most perfect monthly close ever, but it wasn't the worst. We did stay above 108.3, and we'll look to stay positive no matter what. May God bless each and every one of you. I thank you all for being here with the Lifer, and I just appreciate each and every one of you for always holding me down and being amazing. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Stay blessed, stay amazing, get some sleep. Attempt to get away from the charts if you can for a little while. They'll be there tomorrow morning. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.